on YouTube or live streaming on Facebook. And we come here to the heart of our downtown Manassas, 2 minutes away from the jail. 70 days ago, I got arrested on public property in front of the courthouse, in front of the jail. Commonwealth Amy Ashworth looks out her window, smiles, waves at me, and the sheriff 5 minutes later comes out and puts me in handcuffs. What happened to free speech? What happened to the First Amendment? I was peacefully exercising my First Amendment. It's on video that I was peacefully exercising my First Amendment. Clearly, it's public property. You got sitting benches, you got an ashtray right there. I've done my homework. It's public property. But because they didn't like the information that we're talking about, they came out and put me in handcuffs. Sheriff himself, Sheriff Glenn Hill, had a banner that says, Amy Ashworth allows a jail to unalive inmates. I've got proof. I've got pictures of inmates. I've got mothers that send me pictures of their loved ones with pictures that have a face that is bashed in from a beating. And the jail says, we found them unresponsive due to DRUG. Could that be DRUG if your face is bashed in from a beating? How does that make any sense? Mohammed Ikram Sherdil, the mother of Mohammed Ikram Sherdil, cries over her son every day. That mother has not gotten justice. Her son has not gotten justice. Let's talk about Juan Campos, an 18-year-old, 8 days into his incarceration, gets unalived in our county jail. Does that kid not deserve justice? Does his mother not deserve justice? Same situation. The mother had pictures of her son's face bashed in from a beating. And the jail says, 8 days into his incarceration, we found him unresponsive. The coroner report says a heart attack. An 18-year-old with a heart attack, 8 days into his incarceration. How does this make any sense? When the mother has pictures of her son's face bashed in from a beating. How does that make any kind of sense? We want to have a conversation, but we want this conversation to be meaningful. We want to have a conversation with the jail, but we want this conversation to be meaningful. It makes no sense that we have 7 unaliving in our county jail within the past 3 years. Brother, 17 months in solitary confinement on a falsified police report. Admitted by the police department, that yes, the investigator have falsified the police report. They crushed and staged the vehicle. They hid the dash camera. They cut and muted the dash camera. With the grace of God, we have the dash camera. I stole the dash camera from the prosecutor. Wearing a pinhole camera. They said you can watch the dash camera, but you can't take it. We can't release it out to the community. I went on Amazon. I bought a pinhole camera off of Amazon. You know the little button? And I sat there and I recorded the whole entire thing. What's up, buddy? How are you guys doing?
Huh?
You guys doing all right? You guys doing okay?
Yeah, how are you? What are you doing?
We got a podcast for our county jail. Just 2 minutes from here, we talk about what goes on inside our jail. 7 unalived inmates within the past 3 years. MUSTAFA ALJAZAIRI, 17 months in solitary confinement on a falsified police report without a preliminary hearing. We're here every day. We're on TikTok. We're on all social media platforms. TikTok is called Through the Vents.
How many followers do you have?
Huh?
How many followers do you have?
We have just about 21,000 followers. We come here every day. We talk about what goes on in our jail, in our community, and we're here every day. Keep us in your prayers. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's called Through the Vents. Yes, ma'am. I love you guys. You guys take care. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We're here, and we're going to continue to talk about what we talk about. MUSTAFA ALJAZAIRI, my little brother, gets involved in a tragic vehicle accident. MUSTAFA is helicoptered to the hospital, wakes up out of a coma, only to find out that he lost his family in that accident. MUSTAFA ALJAZAIRI gets his statements falsified on the police report. The investigator says, "MUSTAFA, you told me that you were arguing inside the vehicle. You told me that you were angry at your girlfriend inside the vehicle. You said you know what happened." Now, 17 months later, solitary confinement, we find out that this investigator falsified those statements on the police report. That there's an audio of the phone of the conversation that he had between MUSTAFA and the investigator. The police department already admit that they falsified the police report. They arrested MUSTAFA on falsified statements. These statements were never made by MUSTAFA. As a matter of fact, there's a dash camera inside the vehicle that the police department hid away from the community. That dash camera showed that MUSTAFA was not arguing inside the vehicle. MUSTAFA was not angry at his girlfriend inside the vehicle. There was no argument. It shows that it's a vehicle accident. It shows that MUSTAFA did everything he can to avoid a vehicle accident. That dash camera was hidden away from the community. Was hidden away from the family. They wouldn't release it out to the family. Now, at one point, they said you can watch the dash camera, but you can't have it. I'm his older brother. I went on Amazon, I bought a pinhole camera. You know the little buttons? And I sat there and I recorded the whole entire thing. And I'll post it on social media. And the community is outraged at what they're watching. They're outraged that the prosecutor and the Commonwealth Attorney, Amy Ashworth, lied to the community. That this is a vehicle accident. It's on dash camera. The police department crushed and staged the vehicle. I have pictures of the vehicle after the accident and pictures of the vehicle inside the police department. That vehicle is crushed and staged to make it collaborate the falsified statements on the police report. You have a situation where you have MUSTAFA in solitary confinement for 17 months, over 17 months, in solitary on a falsified police report without a preliminary hearing. Now, you ask, why is there no preliminary hearing? A preliminary hearing is when you arrest someone, you have to take him to a preliminary hearing. A preliminary hearing is you take him in front of a judge and you tell the judge, "Your Honor, this is why I have this individual incarcerated. This is why I have him arrested. I'm charging him with this is the evidence, They suspended the preliminary hearing. Now, I'll tell you why they suspended the preliminary hearing. It's because there's an audio of the phone call conversation where MUSTAFA never said I was arguing inside the vehicle. I'm angry at Dorothy, my girlfriend, inside the vehicle. When MUSTAFA woke up out of a coma, they did a toxicology report. They found out he's not on alcohol. He's not on rug. What's up, brother?
What's good, bro?
Doing all right, sir? Doing okay? MUSTAFA's not on alcohol. MUSTAFA's not on rugs. When he woke up out of a coma, they released my brother. They released my brother. We took him home, and we're taking care of my brother. 2 days later, the investigator calls him on the phone. Investigator Robert Drum calls my brother on the phone. My other brother, Muhammad, happens to record that phone call conversation. And in that 30-minute phone call conversation, MUSTAFA never said I was arguing inside the vehicle to Investigator Robert Drum, but Investigator Robert Drum put that in his police report. Investigator Robert Drum put in his police report, MUSTAFA stated I was arguing inside the vehicle. MUSTAFA stated I was angry at Dorothy inside the vehicle. MUSTAFA never said that. We have the audio. We took that audio. So investigator falsified the statements, created probable cause, arrested MUSTAFA. 17 months ago. Now, the audio, we took it to Internal Affairs. We took it to the police department, and we filed a complaint. We filed a complaint against this investigator. That, sir, you falsified my brother's police report. You created probable cause and arrested my brother on probable cause on falsified statements. I have the warrant, by the way. The warrant, where it shows that this investigator falsified the police report. In the process of us going forward to Internal Affairs, Mustafa gets beaten up inside the jail, brutally beaten up by a correctional officer. The FBI, we went to the Department of Justice to complain about the beating. Mustafa got beaten up inside the jail, got essayed inside the jail, and has been denied medical. Now, why is Mustafa getting beaten up inside the jail by a correctional officer? Mustafa got beaten up inside the jail is to shut him up and shut his family, to silence my brother, to silence this family. We went to the Department of Justice and filed a complaint against the jail that beat and abused my brother. They assigned the FBI. The local FBI, Special Agent Supervisor Huckle, tells us inside the Manassas building and their field office in Manassas, which is 5 minutes away from the jail, he tells us that your brother was handcuffed behind his back, beaten up in one cell. It shows on CCTV. It shows on CCTV that Mustafa was handcuffed behind his back, beaten up in one cell, carried unconscious into another cell, and beaten up again. Mustafa was denied medical. It's on CCTV that he was beaten up and carried unconscious and essayed inside the jail. Now, why does Mustafa get beaten up? Mustafa got beaten up to silence Mustafa, to silence this family from moving forward to go to Internal Affairs. But we went to Internal Affairs anyway, and we supplied them with a recording that Mustafa never stated I was arguing inside the vehicle, I was angry at Dorothy inside the vehicle, that these statements, the audio proved that the investigator falsified the police report. First Sergeant Sean Shelton runs an investigation. Internal Affairs sends us a letter, review the tape. They reviewed the tape, reviewed the police report. I have a phone call recording where First Sergeant Sean Shelton with Internal Affairs calls us back and tells us that he reviewed the tape and found 4 falsifications on the police report. 3 of them is Mustafa never said I was arguing inside the vehicle. Mustafa never stated I was arguing inside the vehicle. Mustafa never said I know what happened. And then he contacted the Commonwealth attorney and he told her verbatim that this investigator had falsified the police report. And then he tells us that he didn't need our audio recording because the investigator had recorded it on his body cam and had entered it into the case file since day one. And Amy Ashworth knew about it since day one. Now, First Sergeant Sean Shelton is pointing the finger at Commonwealth Amy Ashworth, says, we're a separate entity from the Commonwealth office. We did our job. We found out that the investigator falsified the police report. Amy Ashworth has to release your brother. Now we're in a situation where Internal Affairs is pointing the finger at Commonwealth Amy Ashworth and saying she knew about the falsified police report since day one. Now she's in a position where if she releases my brother, she's going to open herself up to litigation. Jail time. Because she knew about the audio since day one, but she moved it forward. Now, Amy Ashworth does what she does after Internal Affairs notifies her that, hey, your investigator lied and he falsified the police report. 7 days after Internal Affairs, we go to Internal Affairs and she gets notified by Internal Affairs that this investigator falsified the police report. What she does, she drops and cancels out the preliminary hearing takes the investigator in front of a grand jury, doesn't tell them that he's under a falsified police report, doesn't tell them there's a dash camera that shows the whole thing is a vehicle accident, and indicts my brother on higher charges. Retaliate against the falsified police report, against her investigator falsifying the police report. What she essentially did, she suspended the preliminary hearing. Now you have a situation that you have a Mustafa just sitting in solitary confinement. Char, I'm sorry to cut you off. What was your question?
There was a car sitting behind you that had its lights on. It was creeping us.
You don't be want to listen. What's up with you, buddy?
What's up, brother? You doing all
Miss you,
right?
man.
You doing
Yeah.
okay, man?
No
Keep me in your
doubt.
prayers, sir.
You too,
Yes,
man.
sir.
No
Yes,
doubt.
sir. I'm sorry. You said there is a vehicle. What's up, brother? How you doing, sir?
With its lights on behind it, and it was a white sedan like that one this morning. Yeah, I was just sitting there yesterday morning.
Yeah. That's okay. I've got my bodyguard right here, the upcoming sheriff himself. Okay. Okay. All right. We have a segment where we're gonna cut into in a little bit. It's called "Through the Eyes of the Upcoming Sheriff." We'll cut into that segment in a little bit. Mustafa Aljazairi, 17 months in solitary confinement on a falsified police report, without a preliminary hearing, beaten up inside the jail and denied medical. A lawsuit is filed 8 days ago against the jail, against the private jail. A $34 million lawsuit is filed against the jail. Now, briefly, we're going to go over this lawsuit and what this lawsuit entails. Yes, ma'am.
Donna would like to know what you need first off your list on Amazon.
Amar, I sent you. Donna, I love you, ma'am. What we need is we're good on hot dogs. We need yes, ma'am. Basically, I have a simple bag for the homeless community. We need chips, we need cookies, we need mixed fruit, we need
Yeah, sausage.
juice or soda. We need tuna. It's a simple care package that we put. It's in the form of a meal. A lot of individuals out here are starving. A lot of individuals are hurt, and the city doesn't care. You know, a lot of people, say they look away, say, "Oh, we have enough money that comes into this county, and we have enough program that takes care of the homeless community." That's not true. Me coming out here, being here for my brother, being here for the other inmates, I rub shoulder with the most vulnerable portion of our community. And when I ask individuals out here, "What's up, brother? How was your day?" Tell me. I'm gonna be frank with you, brother. I'm starving, and it's sad. It's sad, and you can't help look the other way. And I have a platform where, through this platform, I call on the community to be here for the community. And Donna, I love you, ma'am. Thank you for being there, and thank everybody for being here. I have an Amazon wish list. I have a list of items. If you order off that list, automatically it gets shipped to you an address home there. I have a storage unit, and where we have an operation, if that makes any kind of sense, where we actively go out, find out who needs what, and we supply them with it, whether it's sleeping bags, whether it's tent, whether it's food. And being out here, as long as we're out here, we get to know who's who. And I find out the most vulnerable individuals in our community. And God is watching. The Lord is watching. And this is what my brother used to do. And I used to argue with my brother all the time. I'm like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You got a small business. Take care of your business. Take care of yourself. You're out here feeding the homeless. And I used to argue with my brother. I just got back from overseas, and it's just, I'm a different mindset. Now, the Lord opens your heart and puts you in a position where you see it all. And I can't wait for the day that my brother comes out, and he is coming out. He's coming home soon. There's evidence that's coming out that my brother is coming home before trial. And those are going to be held accountable for what they've done to him. And we're demanding justice for my brother Mustafa, justice for Dorothy, justice for 5-year-old Empress. The department, paramedic failed to airlift my brother's family. My brother's family could have still been alive today if they had done their job. Instead, they falsify my brother's police report. They throw him in solitary for 17 months. They crush and stage the vehicle. They hide the dash camera. Why is it that Char, Casey, Donna, everybody here, Dre, doesn't see the dash camera, the 4K version of the dash camera on NBC4? Oh, maybe NBC4 is in the pocket of the prosecutor. Why did I have to steal this dash camera off a pinhole camera for this community to see that this is a vehicle accident? We're demanding justice. And we're not leaving until we get it. We're peaceful. We're exercising our First Amendment. Arrest me 70 days ago is uncalled for. I got trial on Monday. For my First Amendment, we're going to find out if we're still in America, if we're still in the United States. I want to find out if this is the United States. I want to find out if this county is still part of the United States. Or is it the United States of Sheriff Glenn Hill? The United States of Commonwealth Amy Ashworth? I'm here to tell them this is the United States. We do have a First Amendment. We do have a voice. Whether you control the media, don't control the media, we have a voice here. And yes, it's going out through social media. It's getting connected. I've got vehicles that drive by, honk the horn, and say "Free Mustafa." You don't think that's God? You think driving? This is the heart of our city. I've got my friend here, Dre. You think he'll be out here if he didn't see what's going on here? He's from this city, born and raised in Manassas. His dad used to play cards with the sheriff himself. Are you fucking kidding me here? You got an individual like Dre here. You got Char sitting here day in, day out. You think she would sit on this live if she didn't see what's happening here? You got Casey. You got everybody. Everybody here. Our voice is getting carried through every house in Manassas. The city is watching how they're trespassing this family, how they're stalking this family, how they're actively soliciting a trespass. What are you doing? We entrust you with a badge and a uniform to protect this community, to protect this family, to protect Mustafa. What are you doing? When I got arrested 70 days ago, I felt so bad for our sheriffs because they were put in a position to put me in handcuffs because of a corrupt. I feel bad for our deputy sheriffs because a sheriff is corrupt, that he's forcing the situation on them. Most of our sheriffs are retired Army, retired Marine. They're here to take care of the community, not put in position to infringe on a First Amendment. You've got a brother that's out here talking about his brother falsified police report. What am I doing? I'm talking about my brother, what they've done to my brother. I'm talking about what they've done to my brother's family. I'm talking about the inmates that were unalived in our county jail. Because of a corrupt sheriff, there is no First Amendment here. But what did they think? They profiled the wrong person here. What, because I'm Muslim, because my name is Omar, because my brother's name is Mustafa, you think this person is just going to walk away when you throw the handcuffs on him? That I'm just going to pack up and leave? You fail to realize that we served overseas. We've dealt with monsters way scarier than you. We served this country as a capacity of a civilian contractor. 2015, 16, 17, I was running back and forth between Iraq, Najaf, and Baghdad through those Iraqi checkpoints. You think I haven't dealt with scarier monster than the sheriff himself? This is a corrupt sheriff. Yeah, he has a badge and a uniform for 20 years, but he's a corrupt sheriff. How could you expect the sheriff to protect these inmates inside the jail when he can't even uphold the First Amendment outside the jail? That's a good question. How could you protect the inmates inside of our county jail when you can't even uphold the First Amendment outside the jail? When we start asking you questions. We'll find out on Monday. What is it going to be in circuit court? It's going to be in circuit court. Now I know circuit court, those judges have a relationship with the sheriff, with the lawyers, but that's okay. That's okay. We're taking this case all the way to federal court. We're taking this case all the way to federal court. Whatever happens on Monday, I'm not worried about it. Because we're taking it in federal court. The sheriff may be able to play around in circuit court. But the facts are the facts. It's on video. I was on public property. There are seating benches. There is an ash tray right there. Under our Constitution, we do have a First Amendment. That I can peacefully exercise my First Amendment on public property. The sheriff charged me with a trespass. How could you charge me with a trespass on public property, peacefully exercising my First Amendment? I wasn't disorderly. I was on video. It's on video. I'm not disorderly. I'm peacefully exercising my First Amendment. And we're going to find out if we're still in the United States in this county. Or are we in the county of are we in the United States of Sheriff Glen Hill? On Monday is going to be in circuit court. Not worried about it. I know these judges. One hand washes the other in circuit court. I get it. But we're taking it all the way to federal court. You want to tango? We're here to tango. You want to play? We're here. We're going to hold you accountable by law. We know our rights, and we don't negotiate with our rights. I promise you. I promise you. You don't send me overseas and bring me back and tell me I don't have a First Amendment. Forget my brother. Forget the inmates. You just took my First Amendment, sir. And I promise you, I do not negotiate with my First Amendment. We're going to play the audio of the recording between Investigator Robert Drum and Mustafa. 2 days after he woke up from the coma. Mustafa was involved in a vehicle accident, a tragic vehicle accident. Well, he lost his family in that accident. He gets helicoptered to the hospital. He's in a coma. He wakes up out of a coma. The investigator, keep an eye, when you listen to this audio, keep an eye for, did Mustafa say, I was arguing inside the vehicle, I was angry inside the vehicle at my girlfriend? I know what happened. Mustafa never said that. Now, what I'm going to play today is unique. It's not just the audio of the phone call conversation. I'm going to play the audio of the phone call conversation being played to First Sergeant Sean Shelton inside the police department to Internal Affairs. First, it's a 90-minute audio recording. First, you'll hear me and my brother Muhammad play the audio of the falsified police report, the phone call conversation to Internal Affairs, and then after that, we have a brief discussion about the content, about this investigator falsified my brother's police report. This investigator crushed and staged my brother's vehicle. This investigator cut and mute my brother's dash camera, and we're communicating that to Internal Affairs. Now, Internal Affairs came out with their finding, and they determined that, yes, this investigator falsified the police report and notified the Commonwealth Attorney. And they found out that she knew about the audio since day one because they didn't need our audio. It was recorded on the body cam of a police officer, of the investigator, and she knew about it since day one. What she does, because Internal Affairs notified her, 7 days later, she cancels out the preliminary hearing, retaliates by taking the same investigator that lied in front of a grand jury, doesn't tell them that this investigator had falsified the police report, doesn't tell them that there's a dash camera that shows the whole thing is a vehicle accident, and indicts Mustafa on higher charges, suspending the preliminary hearing. So you have a situation where Mustafa has been in solitary confinement over 17 months without a preliminary hearing on a falsified police report admitted by the police department it's a falsified police report. And Internal Affairs is pointing the finger at her, saying we did our job The Commonwealth is a separate entity. But the Commonwealth attorney, if she releases my brother, she's going to open herself up for litigation, jail time. That, hey, you knew about the falsified police report since day one. They beat and essayed Mustafa inside the jail and denied him medical. The FBI confirmed there's a CCTV video inside the jail where Mustafa is handcuffed behind his back. Correctional officer would beat Mustafa handcuffed behind his back, carried unconscious into another cell, and beat Mustafa again. And then deny him medical. There's a lawsuit that was filed 7 days ago. A $34 million lawsuit. This lawsuit is going to entail the release of that video and Mustafa being sent to the hospital. This lawsuit, 8 days ago, was filed. Against the jail. By the lawyer. Filed against the jail. Justice will be served. And there is evidence that's coming out. Mustafa is going to come home before trial. The trial is December. Mustafa is coming home and those are going to be held accountable. What I'm going to play the audio of the phone call conversation. This audio was played we're inside the police department with Internal Affairs, playing the audio to First Sergeant Sean Shelton. And after we played the audio to First Sergeant Sean Shelton, we go over the statements in the police report where Mustafa never stated I was arguing with Dorothy inside the vehicle. Mustafa never said I was angry at Dorothy inside the vehicle. I know what happened. And then we have a conversation with First Sergeant Sean Shelton. First Sergeant Sean Shelton apologized to this family that this investigator is not equipped to be on this case. That this investigator is not licensed to be on this case. Now my question is, you're charging Mustafa with first degree MURDER. Where's the homicide detective? How could you charge someone with MURDER without a homicide detective? First Sergeant Sean Shelton, Internal Affairs, is apologizing to us, telling us that this is just a crash investigator, and we put him on truck inspections. He's not licensed to be on this case. Now what are you doing being on this case then? And not only that you're not equipped to be and licensed to be on this case, you falsified my brother's statements on this case. Created probable cause, arrested Mustafa, and Mustafa has been held in a county jail and solitary since then. Justice will be served for my brother. We're gonna play the audio. Charles, I'm sorry to cut you off.
That's okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Colleen wants you to know that she sent you a text.
Yes, ma'am.
Some pictures.
All right, good to go. Colleen, I'm gonna check the text.
Robert Jum's still working.
Why is Robert Jump still working? Exactly. Why is Robert Jump still working? Okay. Why is Amy Ashworth still working?
She'll be on the Brady's list next.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, let's play the audio. It's an hour and 20 minutes audio. This is I don't think a lot of people listen to it. This is the audio inside the police department with Internal Affairs, where we played the audio of the falsified police report. And then we have a conversation with First Sergeant Sean Shelton. Keep an eye out for, did Mustafa state I was angry at Dorothy? The foundation of the case is Mustafa stated I was arguing with Dorothy inside the vehicle. I was angry at Dorothy inside the vehicle. Now, Mustafa never said I was arguing, never said I was angry at Dorothy inside the vehicle. But this is the foundation of their case. Okay? Now, when you watch the dash camera, you'll see that Mustafa never was not arguing inside the vehicle. There's no argument inside the vehicle. But they hid the dash camera, and they thought the camera will never come out to the community. But I recorded it on my body cam, on my pinhole camera, and I publicized it to the community on social media. If you go on this page, you'll see the dash camera pinned. They muted the dash camera, they cut the audio, they cut the camera. But you see that there is no argument inside the vehicle. That's why they're terrified right now. They're actively stalking and harassing the family that's protesting and being my brother's voice on the outside. I'm going to play the audio. Keep an eye for if Mustafa said I was arguing inside the vehicle, I was angry at Dorothy inside the vehicle. Mustafa never said that. And they don't even show the actual accident. They cut the dash camera. Yes, ma'am. They cut the dash camera before the accident. Now, the accident reconstructionists show, the dash camera show, that Mustafa was attempting to get back into traffic. A vehicle speed up and blocked him from going back. He hits the brake. He has brakes, but he doesn't have complete brakes. He got the vehicle from 53, which is speed limit, to 35. He runs out of road. The police department inspected the vehicle and they found out brake failure. He has some brake, but he doesn't have complete brake. The pedal goes all the way to the floor and it vibrates, and it doesn't go. It doesn't come to a complete stop. He got the vehicle from 53 speed limit to 35. He runs out of road. He can't get back into traffic. There's a concrete barrier right in front of him. The only opening is go left. Left is oncoming traffic. He wants to go all the way to the left. He avoids the first vehicle. He clears the second vehicle, and he clears the third vehicle. But the camera gets cut before the third vehicle. Now the accident reconstructionists reconstructed the accident, and they found out that my brother cleared the third vehicle. He cleared the third vehicle, and the vehicle T-boned them. So what are they talking about? Intentionally crashing the vehicle on purpose. It's on dash camera. It shows that my brother did everything he can to avoid a vehicle accident. They weren't counting.
They should have sabotaged his car to make it look like he came on the
Exactly. I've got pictures of the vehicle after the accident and pictures of the vehicle inside the police department. They crushed and staged the vehicle to make it collaborate the falsified police report. Like, what are we doing here?
Just head on and the bumper's completely off. How'd that happen?
Exactly. I'm going to play the audio. Let me know if this is clear, if you guys can hear it.
It's hard to hear, Laura.
It's hard to hear? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Come from work?
Hang on.
So where to go?
What about now?
This is an office right here. Go right here. There's a conference room right here. So real quick, this is the office of professional standard, and what people call on TVs or affairs. And the reason why I asked you guys is I want to understand what your concerns are, and one, I want to make sure it's something that we can look at.
Fully charged battery, fully charged. Unplugged charger.
And two, I just want to make sure I understand what your concerns are. I don't know who will be assigned to investigate this. Could it be me assigned to investigate it, or someone else? I don't know. But I also, as I was explaining to your brother here, I know very limited about, I know the crash that this involves. I know of it. I remember when it happened. But I don't know any more details other than that. The reason why is I that aspect of it that's not new. And two, I want to hear what you had before I start looking at anything. So you guys talk about this. Do you mind if I start recording? Just start to take
Yes. Yes, sir. I'm gonna give you this copy so I'm right there. And Sergeant Shelton, so I'm gonna highlight the and then my brother's gonna play the audio.
Okay. Why don't we just play it and then, you know.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Whatever we got to do. So this is the conversation my brother Mustafa had with investigator John. And this is the brother that's correct. Yes, sir. Okay. So this was on Friday, April 7th. It was 2 days after the accident. Investigator John called my cell phone and asked to speak to my brother. I think at the time.
Casey, Charles, can you guys hear it okay? Okay, good. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Called him back.
And that's how the conversation starts.
Okay. That's fine. No problem. Let me call him first, yeah? Yeah, hi, Officer Joe. Hi, how are you? I got your phone call for Mustafa. Yeah, sorry, I was driving. I just got home, so I have Mustafa here.
10 minutes.
Yes, sir, he's right.
Actually, I went home. Went by the store. I mean, went by the Wendy's, got another refill of sleep. I went home and watched television for about 20 minutes. Dozing off there. I let me get up and I said, 10:30. Let me get up and come on up here and stay for about an hour.
I'm just
We're gonna leave in 10 minutes. We're gonna pause this. We're gonna pause it.
You want to play it?
No, I want everybody to talk. Man, we can play this anytime. We're gonna pause the audio. We got the upcoming sheriff here, Sheriff Dre, and we have a beautiful segment within our live. It's called "Through the Eyes of the Upcoming Sheriff." Now, the sheriff is not gonna be here all night, so this is an hour and 20-minute audio. We're gonna bump this up, but we're gonna have a conversation with the upcoming sheriff. So let's see, how are we gonna do this? What we're gonna do is we're gonna move a couple of things around.
Oh, you keep them as they are.
He's like, he knows what's coming. Okay.
You keep them right where they at.
Look, he knows what's coming. He's like, oh man, just keep it where it's at. Okay. And this segment is called Through. Okay. Oh, you see, this is intermission. Okay. There we go. Man, is this how you? Man, now I know how you took Connie G from me. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Trey, really impressed.
I told him,
Are you sleeping over there?
I was falling asleep, but I told him to keep the camera where they was at. He paused this 120-minute video, because I told him I was leaving in 10 minutes. So he said, no, let's talk to you for 10 minutes.
Trey, why are you covering your face?
I don't like being on camera.
I see you too. We don't want to look at your teeth.
It's funny. He's not just on TikTok. Now he's on YouTube, Facebook.
There.
And I'm not joking. He's on all platforms. You're on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
Come on, handsome Sheriff Dre.
Answer what?
I don't know, you're supposed to ask a question, I guess.
I'm like talking to a wall. Is my friend still blocked? You know who. They'll probably be here tomorrow. Why you blocked her? She sent me a receipt. She spent $106 to send that stuff. Yeah, you can do what you want to do. Not mine. How y'all not supposed to be hearing this? I'm talking low. We talking on the DL. Well, my boss is eating right now, so he's not talking.
Sir, you're the boss. I don't know what you're talking about. You're the boss.
My boss is eating chili right now. He didn't ask me if I wanted any. I ate mine an hour and a half ago.
You just told on yourself.
I didn't explain.
So, Sheriff Trey, what do you plan on doing when you become sheriff?
Same thing I'm doing now. Same thing I'm doing now. Nothing.
Char.
You're not going to clean up the jail.
Char, all you got to do is read the comments. Droy left today, and you'll understand what his mission statement is.
Farrah Fawcett, hey.
You're fired already.
Oh, that's good. Do I get my severance pay? Okay.
You get a nap time. Are we voting for this guy? I don't want to do nothing for the jail. I'm voting for him.
Well, y'all asked me last night whether I think Skipper asked me last night whether or Sharon asked me whether I coming down here last night, and I said yeah, I'll probably be there. So I made up appearance for them. Tracking number for probably here Monday. Might be here tomorrow. $35. You don't ask me about it anymore, but I just. How many people in here? 18.
That number is going up because you're here.
No, there's only 14.
I see 18 on mine and 18 on his.
20 on mine.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see 20 on his now,
Hello, Coco.
and I see 18 on mine still. His number changed by 2, but mine still says 18.
I said 20.
Let me see how long before Mrs. God, I know you're listening. Make your appearance before I leave.
Mrs. God.
Yeah, I call Mallory Mrs. God. She won't be in here, but she hears everything.
Yeah, this is 21 on mine.
Mine still says 18.
Yours is?
Man, Amari says 21 also. You got an iPhone? I bought an iPhone the first time they came out because I had a BlackBerry, had it for about a month, and I could still take it back because the iPhone was the height. And I think I didn't have my iPhone probably about 2 or 3 months, and I got rid of it. I ain't never bought another one. I saw this tablet today on TikTok. This guy said, "Man, why ain't we in China? They got a what's it called? HAWUIE tablet or XTL or something like that. It looks like this right here, but it's opened up in 3 sections to 10.6 inches. Let me see if I still got that.
Tell Amar there's a troll. It says Mustafa the baby and the liver.
He's in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, they just came in. I have him on my thing.
How is he? How does he in the chat if this is sub only?
Well, I don't know, but I have it on my screen. I saved it on here. So if I put it down, then
Might not be a troll.
because it says 0 followers, 2 following. Mustafa the baby and the liver.
I see you sitting on the bed.
Oh yeah.
So I said, it might be her.
She says yes, he did join.
Wait. It's on the chat. It says Mustafa.
Yeah, it says Mustafa the baby and the liver. Except the other word.
I don't see it.
I have it on my phone.
Can you text it to me?
Oh, let me see if it's on my phone.
Okay.
Oh, don't see it.
Do you have the username?
Yeah, it says Mustafa the baby and the liver. Janice Joplin 781. Underneath that.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
That's
Secretary.
Oh, that's his username.
It's the H.
Oh, he didn't comment. He just like that's his username.
Yeah. It just came in.
If he texts me his username, I'll just block him.
And I'll send it.
Oh, Casey, I'm not worried about him. If he can't comment, then like, who cares? You know what I mean?
Hell, I can't comment when I'm not in the box. So you got that subscriber thing on.
We gotta make that. We gotta make that money. I just jogged in like 2 minutes.
Hey, what?
Make him a non-mod.
What, still, non-mob, mob. You know, non-mob shit. I just like bringing people in the room when they ask, "Hey, Drake, get me up," and I'll be like, "I can't do that." They like, "Yeah, you are." I said, "No, I can't." They like, "You're a mod." I said, "Oh, I didn't know that." That's how much attention I pay to it.
Tomorrow he's gone. It's gone.
Yep. And tomorrow, hell, that's too fast. You mean 4 hours I'm gone? Amar said by the time I get home, it's gone. And I'm home in 5 minutes. See how I get treated? I buy the man food. He don't ask for it. I just buy him food, thinking that I will get farther in life, and that gets me nowhere. I should start treating them like SHIT like everybody else does, and maybe I'll get a street cred.
You know, what did I say the other day? Especially when I said the other day, I was like, if I find anybody that's local on my live and they have a front yard with a grass and they're not letting me cut their grass, I'm gonna block them. I'm doing grass. I have a lawnmower in my truck.
Hey, I always been thinking about this, but there's a on my street, dead end street. My street is a dead end street, and I forget what nationality it is, but we have foreigners. Well, they got like 3 services there. I forget what nationality it is, but he cuts the grass down at the church lot, but the whole lot is his. And there's I guess members that are there. They may have a trailer or something. I don't think they're staying in. A few cars. Maybe you can talk to him about cutting the grass and tell him what you're doing. Maybe he might let you stay there. Because my uncle, who don't miss nothing because his house is right next to it, and all he got to do is look out his window. And if he sees noise and all that shit going on there, whatever, he's in charge of it. Well, the pastor may be in charge. He don't get paid. But my uncle used to take care of his grass.
Guys do out here every night.
How you doing, sir? We got a podcast. We talk about our county jail, what goes on in our county jail.
County jail?
Yes, sir. The county jail, 2 years from here. Yes, sir. We started off talking about my little brother, Mustafa. He's been in solitary confinement for 17 months on a falsified police report without a preliminary hearing. They beat him. They abused him inside the jail. They denied him medical. There's a lawsuit that we filed 8 days ago the FBI confirmed that CCTV shows him handcuffed behind his back, beaten up in one cell, carries unconscious into another cell, and beaten up again and then denied medical. Live. Are you on, what social media are you on?
You snapped your fingers and shot my gun.
Cool. We're,
Well, why'd you pick this spot?
I used to do this in front of the courthouse. You know that circle, the public property?
They kicked you out.
They arrested me. Trespassed me from public property and charged me with a misdemeanor. They charged me on public property when I'm talking about
What?
They didn't. They did not. Did not. I've got.
Oh no.
Yes, sir.
I thought you were videotaping the bar.
Yes, sir. I've got a podcast. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. We go live and we talk about it. My name is Omar, by the way. Your name is. Yes, sir. Brad, nice to meet you,
If I
sir.
go to YouTube, I want to.
No, the man stopped. He just stopped and asked him, what are we doing out here?
I'll write it down for you. I'll write it down.
No, I got it.
You got it. It's the last name is not easy to spell. It's free Mustafa.
Well, the guy asked him, he said, what made you come here? He said, they kicked me out from the courthouse.
Aljazairi. You don't want me to write that for you? I got you, brother. Love you, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. Be safe. Yes, sir. Keep us in your prayers. Love you, brother. Mustafa is my little brother, by the way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love you, brother.
I'm proud the police ain't throw a light. Woo!
Oh, yeah, they passed by?
Yeah, right up there.
They're like,
Actually, when they had pulled over, the police had just turned there. I thought, oh, he's probably going to circle around.
Like, oh, man, this is getting bigger. People are stopping by, talk to them.
They're slowing up traffic.
Yes, ma'am.
AMR,
Yes, ma'am.
did you get Mary taken care of yesterday?
Sorry, say that one more time. You said what happened?
Did you get Mary taken care
Mary. No, I didn't see her. I don't know where she's at. She doesn't have a phone.
of? I thought she was going to meet you. You were going to give her blankets and stuff.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, because didn't she say she had a phone? She's supposed to give Mo her number and stuff.
No, I didn't get a phone. I did, you know, I
They
just
took everything.
they took everything from her.
Oh, okay.
But you know,
They're supposed to get it today.
if it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. Um,
Another popo. Popos are riding by with TikTok on their phone.
yeah. They got it in the back.
Am I the top of the neck?
They probably got two. They probably got two phones. A phone that they can use for their regular business or work. Then they got a phone for their work phone. Got TikTok on it.
We're checking the TikTok. Is he talking about me? Is he talking about my badge number? Oh my God, I'm not on it. Okay, good. As long as they're not on my TikTok, they're good.
Like all that stuff I wrote today, like 6 things. I ain't never said no names. Well, aside from Amy's name, but I never said. I never said no names at all.
It's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, let's go to bullshit.
Only name that I said on it, the whole thing was Amy's name. That was it.
To be honest with you, I'm tired of bullshit. Like, everybody's seeing what's happening here. Like, you know, remember that one police officer, that one friend that said, oh, they didn't trespass him?
How would she go? She come back, now she's gone again. American, you need to put those stickers back on the sub.
Oh, the sub. Yeah,
Mustafa.
I'll work on it tonight. I gotta, like, put the
Okay.
stickers. I'll work on it.
Alright. That fills the chat up.
Tracy in Florida said she needs her grass cut.
Huh?
Tracy in Florida said she needs her grass cut.
Who?
Tracy in Florida. You know, the one that sent you a message a
Is
couple
that
days
on
ago.
Battle Street?
Tracy needs her. We're not, we're not that big yet. We'll keep her on the list. We're a local
You know,
company.
you should walk about a snow or
He said he's not that big yet.
We're just a local company.
Because grass is going to start growing.
Tell her go out there and
You're going to have to blow leaves.
tell her go out there and get her grass rolled up. Like sod or whatever, and ship it to you and let you take the lawnmower, run it back over.
Got a good idea. I'll ship out the lawnmower, let it lawn and then ship it back.
Why don't you come in here? Why don't you come into it? Come into it live. So she went to the doctor today. I had scarring on my right lung from COVID.
Oh yeah, Bert. The detectives on this chat, we deciphered all the signatures and letters and stuff on the trespass papers.
Yeah.
We determined it's a fraud. Everything's in the same handwriting, same person wrote everything.
Same. Yeah, I mean, this letter is going to be given to a lawyer. They have to deal with the lawyer.
So I said, we're gonna get handwriting analysis and have that thing analyzed because that looks like it's been done by the same person on everything, even the signature to the.
You know, Char, what's really interesting is where's the complaining party?
foundation that. Hey Drake, what was the name of that foundation, Christina?
That's crazy.
Drayden? Or let me go check.
What foundation?
Don't go nowhere, Drake. Freedoms. Have you heard of them? Drake,
Huh?
have you heard of the Freedoms?
Breeden was like a, they got like a history around here in Manassas, like Breeden Farm.
Hey, Amar, Colleen wants you to look to see what she wants you to see what she sent her. I mean, she sent you.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna check it.
Let me show you. Let me show you something.
That's it, a foundation that trespassed them off of that demise. It's on that thing and it's on Amar's page. Trespass law. So it's working right. Come on, Jordy. Oh, vertigo. Am I glad when I do that test to find out if I got vertigo? How this is. Feels like I'm on a natural high constantly. Where's it not working? What's that? Fucking scaredy cat. The cat's not as scared as you are. Are you coming in, baby? Come on. It's fine. No problems if you don't scratch on the door. Scratch cones. Come on.
Hey, can you see Can you see the phones?
You talking to me?
No. Skipper, can you see that?
Yeah.
The name spelled the same way?
Yes.
Yeah, she graduated with me. Well, she ain't
It's
great.
that foundation that signed the.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't think we're. I don't think. I don't think we're. Whose page?
On Mars page and look at the trespass warrant. So you can read it. The person that ordered the trespass warrant was that Brady Foundation. Brady, whatever it's called.
Let me ask this first. I don't think they got nothing to do with that. Let me step away now.
It's midnight, you're gonna wake up. It is. Alright, come on, let's work. Baby, I'm not playing games. Hudson runs right to the door in the dark. Big dog. Yeah, right. She hides till I go to the door.
That's crazy.
I'm not being honest. I'm just washing my hands. I'm not Casey and Tracy. Is that what you're doing?
Amar, have you guys already noticed that the letterings were the same?
Yeah, it's written by the same person.
That's what he said. It's going to the lawyer.
I mean, the whole document, even signature, everything.
That's crazy. Like these people, I don't know what they're doing. To be honest with you, I think this is just like, they're so sloppy. It's like, if you're gonna break the law, like they're so obvious about everything.
If they don't know anything about it, and that is the breedings that were on it, boy, are they going to be in trouble for forging their name on there?
Well, they did it for Wawa. I have a recording from the manager. I have a record. Everybody heard the recording. The manager never wanted us to be trespassed. She called corporate. Corporate told her do not trespass them. But Prince William County went out and said we were trespassed. The manager wanted you trespassed. How?
Is that someone whistling for you?
Huh?
Was that someone whistling for you?
No.
I just heard someone whistle.
Yeah, it's just, there's a lot of people in the background. There's a bar there. There's a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It must not be cold tonight. You don't have your sweatshirt on.
It's getting there. I've got a jacket with me, but we're not there yet. I'll feel it coming.
It's supposed to be 85 here all week. I'm trying not to turn the air on.
That's coming.
What, the air? I don't want it. I'll strip my clothes before I put that air on.
Yeah. We're gonna battle just for a little bit.
Get in yours, here. Get in yours. No.
Christina, Char, we're gonna battle. I found the same from online. Colleen found the same one online. Yeah, we're gonna battle just for a little bit.
Okay, go jump down.
Love you, ma'am.
Oh, wait. Let me get out.
Dre, we're gonna battle for a little bit. Actually, you're gonna battle for a little bit.
let's go. Hey, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Well, not day, it's nighttime now. Thank you for liking the live, y'all. Keep liking the live. Keep liking the live. Keep liking the live. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Double tap that screen, guys. What do you mean? Can you please come on?
What's your Facebook page?
It's same handle, free
Say that
Mustafa
you're on
Aljazairi.
page.
So you're on Facebook right now. We're live on Facebook.
Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, guys. Flowers and roses are being given and stuff. Guys, flowers and roses are being given and stuff. All right, double tap the screen, guys. Guys, double tap, double tap, double tap. Tap the screen for me, please. Tap the screen. Let's see. I'll let y'all guys come up. Yeah. Yeah. I'll let you guys come up if I win. If I win, I'll let you guys come up. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all, I'm terrible. Y'all supposed to be here representing. Y'all not doing it. Come on, Todd. 21 to the... that's 59 to 60. 21. Come on. Guys, 10 seconds. Guys, 10. We got... I lost this. I didn't tap it up for me. It's all good. I'm gonna keep playing lives like this. Thank you for liking my live. Keep tapping that screen. Keep tapping that screen. Keep tapping it. Keep tapping it, guys. I really would like to. Oh, look at heartbeats. Go ahead. Get your points up and stuff. Oh. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate y'all sitting there hanging in. You know what I mean? Just hanging in there. Yeah. Just stay here hanging out. Oh, guys, I lost this live.
Well, you might get it. You might get they might do a snipe.
I'm on Skype.
No, I said y'all might do a snipe. They might throw a sports car and some boxing gloves and stuff at the last 10 seconds. Look, where I'm at, it don't say nothing about no parking. Nothing around it at all.
Exactly. You're legally parked.
If they know I was associating with you, they probably been had it. Well, I haven't got no thing yet. Well, like I said, I ain't never decided when I got the ticket a couple weeks ago for Manassas Park. I haven't had no information.
Can you exit out
I
this
guess
slide for me, please?
she wants to get exit out.
You can't exit. You got to do it on your end. Oh wait.
You don't want a rematch.
Okay, then you got to exit.
Yeah, you have to do it from your end. Well, I don't know. I think I never looked at it. I think they just got me from going down the wrong side of the road.
Oh man. Is that what it is?
Yeah. So it's probably failure to obey sign, which is lesser than a speeding ticket. Because I wasn't speeding. I was only going like 10 miles an hour. But I'm trying to think now where I got a ticket at. I think the guy told me he was a Manassas Park police. But
Who's a preference?
if that's the case, I don't think they should give me a ticket there because that's not their jurisdiction.
Interesting.
It's the first one in town. But I'm right there in front of Osborne Park School.
Yeah.
Osborne Park School is Prince William County, I mean, not Manassas City. I mean, not Manassas Park City.
Yeah.
What's up, Gramps?
Where's Gramps at?
Punk? What's up, Punk?
Well, where's the punk at?
I said Punk.
Well, where's the unk at? I'm a youngster.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm 25. I lived a hard life.
Have you?
Yeah. How old you think I am? Be nice.
I'd say about 60.
Damn. You're supposed to be like everybody else. Man, you look like you're about 50 years old. You don't look like you're 65.
You're 65?
Yep.
You're 65?
See, if I had 2 weeks ago when I shaved, you wouldn't have known.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're probably when I shaved, I think.
Let me show you a picture from 2 weeks ago when I shaved. I do Uber and DoorDash and all that junk. They're like, I said, yeah, I just turned 65 July 15th. They're like, you're 65? I said, yeah. They like, damn, dude, whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. They like, you look like you're about 50. See, this is before the hair growth.
Man, you take some fire selfies. Yeah, you look like you're a solid 45 right there.
And that's when that's about a month's growth.
Well, heck yeah.
Well, he left. I didn't even see if I was winning or not. Well, he's still there.
I feel like.
Like right now, she's not wanting to sleep. Briar Rose.
You don't know me. No, you don't. How you know me? You're my what? Well, you're on my home health aid. I don't have no home health aid. Oh, no, the hell I don't.
Ain't nothing better. I
Where
know
you-
it. I know it.
Where's your home health aid at? Where am I at then?
Too long ago.
Where am I at
Yeah.
then? You're my home.
Chicago.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm sorry. Mississippi.
Nope. I'm in Manassas, Virginia.
And I didn't want to tell nobody your full address because this is social media. I don't know if you want them to know that.
Yeah, I
But
want.
that's why
Yeah,
I said Chicago.
yeah. That's why.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to protect you.
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna tell you. Tell everybody my home address then.
I'm not doing that. No, I'm
No,
gonna get it. They're gonna fire me. I'm
I,
not doing that.
I'm
I'm not doing
giving
it.
you. I'm giving you permission to tell everybody my home address. Cause
You're delusional. I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna get my job is gonna know.
I am so sorry about my grandfather. We've been trying to locate him for the past 45 minutes. Ma'am,
well, she's fucked up now.
Brenda, what are you doing? What are you doing, sir? What are you doing out here, sir? Ma'am, thank you for keeping him company. We've been looking for him. Huh? Oh no, he's fully functional, but sometimes he just runs away. I'm gonna let you talk to him. Just keep him company until I call my family. We've been worried for him. We've been looking for him everywhere. I'll be right back. Grandpa, please do not go anywhere.
Okay. Grandpappy, get over here. Okay, so that's your nephew?
Oh yeah.
Why you never introduced me to your nephew? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I crazy. I don't know what's going on right.
To introduce me to everybody.
I don't know what's going on right now. You said you're my health aide or what? I'm like, huh? I don't have a health
You
aide.
never do. You never do. Every time I'm in the kitchen cooking for you, I cook you oatmeal, grits, and fish, and you be like, what the hell going on in this kitchen? And I'm like, calm down, Grandpappy. Go to the living room, and I bring you your grits and your fish. And then I'm just like, you be forgetting everything. This is why.
I don't.
This is,
Well,
so your nephew,
what kind of fish do you? What kind of fish do you bring me?
well, your favorite tilapia. I don't like stuff, so I give you Whitey's fish. Whitey's Hispanic. Whitey's fish.
I'll eat tilapia, but catfish is the number one.
No, the doctor said you can't have no more catfish. You can't have no more catfish, babe. There's no more catfish for you. You gotta get Whitey's. You can't have no more catfish. No more catfish.
Man, why you?
Grandma,
Why did you tell me that?
Grandma, I found him. Grandma found him. Grandma, he's not out cheating on you again. He is not cheating on you. Grandma, he's at the park. He's at the park. He's okay. You're crying? You think he's cheating on you? I promise you he's not cheating on you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Grandma, it's gonna be okay.
What's my
This is his 10th time doing it?
my home health care lady? What's my first, middle, and last name?
Morgan Freeman.
You're funny. I like you. I'm Morgan Freeman.
We're gonna follow her.
Well, my man that owns this account, he said he's gonna follow you. He just followed you.
Well, tell your nephew, make sure you get home because I'm not there to get you home, so make sure he gets you home.
Follow me on. Well, I don't have no pictures up, but I'm on here. DREB00. The 00 are the numbers, not the letters. I'll show you.
I'm not gonna write that down, huh? I can't. I'm on my phone.
I'll show you. I might get some more followers if I show you.
Let me see. That is Morgan Freeman, you guys. Because I told you guys I've been so Britney Spears biopic is out. I don't know how long knows. I've been auditioning for Britney Spears biopic, and it comes out, but. I screenshot it.
That's at Andre Alexander 188.
Alexander 188? Alright. No doubt. I'm gonna follow it, and I just followed this account. And tell your nephew I said, bye. Bye, you guys.
Who won this game?
You did.
We did.
You won it. Grandpappy, don't be doing that. You know damn well you won.
like, you know, you
I
want.
have to follow her.
She's cool.
Damn, I don't work tomorrow. Cause I normally see him through Monday through Thursday. I gotta change his sheet.
She's still talking about you.
Change
She's
the
like,
sheets and his diapers,
she's
stuff
like,
that.
You got to change my
That
city.
catfish, I told him he can't get
she's like,
no
I'll see him
catfish.
tomorrow.
Doctor said you can't
What's
have
her
none of
name?
that.
What's her
You
screen
gotta-
name
you
on
gotta
here?
calm
I'll send
down,
it to you.
know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
see it.
I'll send it to you. I just sent it.
Oh, that's you.
No. You so calm, girl. I'm scared. Like, people who call like that, I'm like, oh, it's gonna happen?
No, I don't. I used to.
So you wake up too early in the morning. You wake up real early in the morning, and I think you do your makeup every morning, right? So what do you be doing when you be doing your makeup, heading out?
Honestly, I haven't been really doing much. Just kind of trying to do natural. I'm trying to put less makeup every day now because winter's coming and everything is so dry, and then my face gets dry, and then
Can you stop using my
Car 821.
For Friday, it's not busy.
That lady, the live on there, looking at her video.
I feel bad for him.
So I see she like to fuck with people.
Oh,
So oh my God, you're from Oregon, you said?
I guess it's a lady.
that's not a lady.
See, this is,
The fuck he does? What fuck with you? Oh, the same one?
yeah. No, not her. The one that you got. The one that was.
Yeah, that was here.
That was the one. That's how she looked there.
I love freaks. I'm a Scorpio. What can I say?
Oh, yeah, I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all because.
Hey, yo, one time on Tim, don't violate me like that. Brittany, what's good?
Oh, no, I didn't mean you. You look like you're pussy.
Oh, she posed for a battle.
I'm actually going for a Virginia
Your butt stink.
Oh, man.
I love them. Honestly, I love freaks. I'm a Scorpio. What can I say?
Oh, yeah, I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all because.
Hey, yo, one time on Tim, don't violate me like that. Brittany, what's good?
Oh, no, I didn't mean you. You look like you're pussy.
I'm actually going for a Virginia Wax next week.
Okay, so you like chicken head?
I love them. Honestly, I love freaks. I'm a Scorpio. What can I say?
You ready for this beat down? Well, fasten up for it.
Alright, I'm here. You don't even want to know what just happened to me.
What's that?
I just lost 29 and 0 Fifth Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I never heard nothing that high.
I'm lying, I'm dying.
What's the highest win streak you ever had?
35.
35. My buddy said he had.
That's a good 35.
I'm on his platform. Well, actually, he put the camera on me.
Okay, gotcha.
This is him.
What's up, brother? Doing all right, sir? Doing okay? I'm going to follow you. I'm going to ask everybody on my page to follow you and support your page.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yes,
that.
sir.
We're
Yes, sir.
creating a TikTok. We don't have much smoke over here.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Palestinians and Brazilians. And I don't think we're just having fun. What a great song. What you guys doing? You on park bench?
Yeah, we out here at this place called, we're in Manassas, Virginia, at this place called the Pavilion.
Okay, right on. Weather's probably gonna be nice right now, huh?
Yeah, it's probably about, let me see what it is.
Thank you guys. Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
64 degrees. But it don't feel like it's 64. I can go without my jacket.
Well, here in Arizona, it's about 98.
But it used in Flagstaff, it'd be 68.
Yeah, it's chillier than that.
My buddy, I got 3 people that lives in Arizona. Well, they're just friends.
Well, now you got more.
Let me see where they at.
Thank you guys. You guys, 25,000. 25,000 on the taps. You guys are rock stars. Absolutely rock stars. We're back to ground zero. Man, what a run we had. Our new record is 29 0.
I got a friend, she lives in Prescott, Arizona.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful place.
2 friends there. And then I got a friend, he's ex-military. Let's see.
What are you talking about? Kaylee talking shit? you know that you can get your prep for free? Absolutely. With Miss
Brigante, not breathing.
He lives in Sur District. Yep. I be watching guys on here. I don't battle like that. This week, my buddy was there, but I don't battle. But I be watching this guy named Big King and Alpha. Talking about, you talking about, if you ever watch them, I mean, they're entertaining, and both of them claim to be millionaires just by doing this. You know what I'm talking about? Big King. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if Big King is. I don't know. Well, I know. Well, you're the first person I ever heard say he was a singer, but Alpha, people call him Big King's little brother because he probably just like him. Popo wear those hats and Alpha be wearing those glasses, and they give everybody a hard. Hey, right now, send me $20. And, and them suckers, the last night, Alpha was up to 420. Big King was ahead of them, and then all of a sudden the money stopped coming in. Stopped that. They wasn't doing no battling. They was like, let's see who can send us the most money through Cash App. Almost got $310 and $420. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with these people giving them money like that? Hey, and one of the finest they want to be. Hey, I know this is King really not like this, but Alpha will be like, hey, I know you want to F me. They're like, excuse me? Yeah, I know you do. They're like, excuse me? As a matter of fact, give me $20 before I kick you out. And she's like, I ain't giving you $20. And we'll kick him out. And then he said, see, that's how King and Alpha roll. And King will be like, don't put me in there. Yeah, I forget what it was, but before TikTok, it was somewhere, probably about 10 years ago. I think King was living in Atlanta City at the time. I don't know what game it was, but it's the same thing. It wasn't TikTok, but I don't know what it was. About 10 years ago, and they were doing the same old thing then. Matter of fact, Alpha got a truck like Big King got now. I think, yeah, King is in Florida and Alpha is in Texas. Well, they're like, oh,
Your trip is coming soon. Download YesIM app. Don't overpay for roaming while using internet. Install an easy-to-use eSIM from YesIM app. Virtual SIM card for your smartphone. Just download the YesIM app. Choose the country you want to travel and pay for
And
your
then
plan.
when they get beat,
Unlimited mobile internet,
somebody's
24/7
got
support,
like 700,
worldwide
800,
coverage.
1,000 people.
And with the
Then
promo
Alpha
code
gets mad
YesIM5, you'll
because they
receive a
sniped them at the
5%
end.
discount. Over
He's like,
100,000
oh,
users
I'm
have
all for
already enjoyed the
sniping, but
benefits
that
of
shit what
YesIM
they
app.
just done,
Join in too.
that's wrong,
Just
that's
download
wrong,
the
that's
app.
wrong. I'm like, oh, you're a sore loser.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, for real, I agree.
May
Yeah,
not,
we are B2 guys. We are B2. Absolutely. Damn, we upgraded.
Wawa has the right drinks for the right time. And now that pumpkin drinks are back, anytime can feel a little more like fall. Like a pumpkin Kool-Aid milkshake to chill out by the pool. Or a pumpkin cheesecake cream smoothie.
¿Qué vamos a hacer con el niño? Tú eres la que querías tener niños, te recuerdo. I told you I didn't want to have kids and you don't want that one. What?
Manassas, Virginia.
Si te vas, yo quiero saber si tú te vas, mami, cuando tú quieras, yeah, yeah. Nadie te está aguantando y la puerta está abierta. No te preocupes por nosotros dos, nuestra historia ya está muerta. Espero que seas feliz y que te diviertas. Pero pa' que no vuelvas, nadie te está aguantando y la puerta está abierta.
All right, I just followed you.
Nuestra historia ya está muerta. Espero que seas feliz y que te diviertas. Pero pa' que no vuelvas.
I'm Andre Alexander 188.
Baby, te quiero ver afuera. Eres alguien por dentro y otra por fuera. Y yo no sé
Look, I saved you because like I said, when I see your name up on the screen, I'm like, hopefully I'll see you up there one day battling Keen and Alpha. Yeah. I keep on telling them to play my friend. Her name is Queen Luck, 1989, and she'll have 700, 800. On one account, she got 2.5 million, and then the other account, she got 3.5 million. But they like shut that down, so she's like 2.5 million.
That's crazy.
And she battles people.
Thank you, Tasha. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I work for Harley Davidson, so I think what I'm going to do here moving forward is just to get my following up. I'm probably going to go live at the shop and just show them all the new Harley Davidsons and just show them behind the scenes, you know?
Yeah. The Harley Davidson dealer here in Manassas, Virginia, they always looking for helpers, like lot attendants or whatever, people in the sales for sales clothing and stuff. They only like a half a mile, no, a fourth of a mile away from right where I'm sitting right now.
It must be nice for your buddy just to sit back and watch his team fucking kick people's asses, you know?
Oh man,
He got, if you only knew what was going on here, he got a whole team over here.
Oh yeah.
For his brother.
Yes sir, yes sir. We got a podcast going in the background. We battle in between. We come here every day. This is dedicated for my little brother. We're 2 minutes away from our county jail. He's been in solitary. My brother Mustafa has been in solitary for 17 months on a falsified police report without a preliminary hearing. All the evidence is coming out. The police department had already admitted they falsified the police report. 7 days ago, we filed a lawsuit against the jail. There's a CCTV video confirmed by the FBI where my little brother gets handcuffed behind his back, beaten up in one cell, carried unconscious into another cell, and they beat him again because at one point within the past 17 months, we went to the police department and supplied them with evidence where they falsified the police report. So to silence my brother, to silence us, they beat him. This situation is coming to an end. It's going to get fixed because we refuse to walk away, and the community is finding out what they've done to my little brother. Keep us in your prayers, sir. And we're here every day, and we live broadcast. We're letting the community know what's happening with my brother, and there's a lot more that's involved here. We talk about my little brother. We talk about the 7 inmates that have been unalived in our county jail. We're connected with those families. There's pictures of these inmates bashed in, their faces bashed in from a beating. The jail says we found them unresponsive, DRUG related. They were unalived in our county jail.
And then we find that investigator Drum.
God bless you, brother.
Whatever my brother told him, he wrote the opposite.
It's good meeting you, sir.
So
Yes, sir. Keep us in your prayers.
we scheduled
I love you, brother.
South
Yes, sir.
Defense Attorney Casey
Thank you.
Stevens, and
Toby's gonna
we
beat
sat
you.
down. We sat down with the lawyer, and we went over their report, and we told.
Hey, look, I don't, like I said, I don't battle
This
ever.
report
He
is
just put the
completely
camera in my
opposite
face and said,
from
"Yeah,
what my
you're
brother
going to battle." I said, "No, I ain't. Well, you got no choice."
listen to the audio and read that police report. And at the time, I was shocked because I didn't get any kind of reaction out of. My brother Mustafa Aljazairi was involved.
You see how beautiful this is? There's a this is the third vehicle that drives by, honks the horn, and waves.
Why do all this hateful name? They call me Moses and all that stuff. I'm only 25 years old. Yeah, but I had a hard life. No. No, I'm doing all right. No, I'm 65 years old. You're a youngster. I remember when I was 38. I remember I was 38. Well, how was that? About 35, 36 years ago. No. What's that? What are we known for? Well, I'm in Manassas, Virginia. You know, the battle, let me tell you one thing, a few things. You know, Muhammad and Malvo, the DC snipers, all right, that happened in, what was it, when was that? 19? Yeah, the DC snipers. The father and the stepson going around unaliving people. How many? More than a few years ago, about, let me look when it was. I just looked it up on last night. Anyway, that county, that happened right here in Manassas, Virginia. Actually, I looked it up on YouTube last night, and they got a thing on there. Muhammad and Malvo, Manassas, Virginia. Yep. Chief or like I said, okay, that was 2002. Now you heard about this too. You remember John Wayne and Lorena Bobbitt? Well, you know about that, right? All right, that's from Manassas, Virginia, also. and that happened in 2002.
I'm not asking those questions, troll. There's a troll here. I'm just letting you know that.
I don't care. I don't pay attention to that trolls. This guy, look. Hey, look. When I'm talking to you now, I'm talking to you under my friend's account. So he got.
You're not free Moses. You're not free Moses.
Let me show your face. She said, she said, I got trolls in here.
How you doing, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing all right. Doing okay.
I've seen you before.
Yes, ma'am. Every time we battle, there are trolls that try to troll what we do out here because we're going up against a private jail that makes $56 million. We're going against a police department that falsified my little brother's police report. My brother has been in solitary for 17 months on a falsified police report without a preliminary hearing. The police department already admitted they falsified the police report. We filed a lawsuit against the jail 7 days ago for the FBI confirmed that they saw a CCTV video where my little brother gets handcuffed in one cell, beaten up, carried unconscious into another cell, and beaten up again. They denied my little brother medical. So the lawsuit entails two things: the release of that video, and my brother gets sent to the hospital. You know, it comes with the territory, man. Every time we battle, you get a lot of trolls that try to put out information against what we're out here doing. Keep us in your prayers, man. Oh yeah, they make a platform off your platform. Once you go, I got 20 pages. They're doing the same thing. Yes, ma'am. I'll follow you real quick. Let's see. There we go. I love you, man.
Yeah, his platform has probably 10 to 20 other platforms, and their platform. And his platform people, they probably got about 10 or 20 platforms, and all they do is talk about him. And they stream his live cam in their room. And they're talking about him or his family. He said, why don't you all just come into my room? You don't have to stream it.
I'll block everybody.
Yeah, he unblocked everybody because he got a mad block list. He unblocked everybody, and they still won't come into his room. But yet they'll say we see y'all watching us. Well, how you see us watching you? You're watching us. And those people that's doing that, they all used to be on his side at one time. Somebody angel eyes. Oh, okay. He said, look, I don't do this. He just put the camera in my face and say I'm playing. I ain't never done
I want to show her.
I've never done a battle at all.
I want to show you the. So every day we come here, we got a whole podcast going in the background. Yes, ma'am. So 2 minutes from here is a county jail. We come here, we talk about my little brother, we talk about the 7 inmates that were unalive inside our county jail. We're in touch with those families. They got pictures of their son's faces bashing from a beating, and the jail says we found them unresponsive, DRUG related. We talk about that. And our local paper doesn't want to talk about anything. So we come here and we talk about it. And we're connecting with the community. And this information is getting out. You know, keep us in your prayers, man. Yes, ma'am. I love you, ma'am.
Angel. I'm trying to see what your name is. Angel.
My brother Mustafa Aljazairi was involved in a vehicle accident. His girlfriend did not make it. 5-year-old daughter did not make it. He was in a coma when Mustafa Aljazairi woke up from a coma.
Let's see, I got Angel,
He was in the hospital
for
almost just about 7 hours, 7, 8, 9 hours. When he was finally released from the hospital, he went home and investigator
my name on here is Andre Alexander 188.
Because I guess my brother's cell phone.
Follow me and I'll follow you back.
Was in the vehicle that he got in the. So he didn't have his cell phone because his cell phone was in the vehicle that his vehicle that was involved in the vehicle accident. Investigator Jerome talked to him over the phone. My other brother just happened to record that conversation. After that conversation, it was almost a half an hour conversation with my brother.
Look for that picture right there.
Night, a warrant was issued to my brother.
All right.
Dale, lo emocional. Hey, man, let me get there. I swear something wrong with that guy. This guy over here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, of course.
He
Mental illness.
he
You don't think so?
no, I'm saying he's walking all day long like he's on a treadmill.
I think there's a mental illness involved.
They use they well hell on his platform somebody made a they made a account of me up. They was identical picture and everything. Bully's not bully's not tolerated. He's in this man's chat.
Yeah. Bullies tolerate is on our side.
No, she was asking if she want to come into her panel.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
She does matches.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is over with. You won.
Who's done?
No, yeah, you won again.
You want a rematch?
All right, thank you. Want a rematch?
I love you, man. You want a rematch? All right, cool. You know the people on your chat. You know how you know they're trolls? If you click on them, they'll have like 1 or 4 followers. You already know. Yep.
They don't have nothing better else to do.
Their platform is this. It's me on the content.
He said their platform is this. He's the content. We'll be battling, and they're over there on your side, talking to you, said blah 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 blah, all about him.
That's funny.
We're going to go to every one of your battles, or we're going to be on the other side, and we're going to be talking about you. He said, that's good.
They're making me TikTok famous.
And they still lose.
That is funny.
Well, she got Christine over there on her side.
Of course.
Is there a Christine on your side? Oh, no. Normally the guys are always they always have 1 or 2 followers. They don't want to do that.
sound effect? I'm putting it there again because I love that sound effect. It was so cool. I didn't win. Look at that. 7,000 points and a bronze.
Man, what happened there? Hell, look. A while ago it was like
Hello there.
we
What's
was,
up, brother?
we was under 100, and you had 800 some points.
Yeah, that's how it is from here. So they're not gonna shoot. If I started out, you guys make sure that you register for my panel on September 27th. Topics, suicide awareness, surviving suicidal attempts, and also being affected by someone that committed suicide.
I shared this live today. I just happened to saw it on TikTok. This black lady was talking, and she said, "My nephew, blah blah blah, he unalived himself, and the police are saying that he went to Home Depot or somewhere and bought some rope, and he done it. But they like, our nephew would never do that. He's only like 22 years old." She said, so she started a GoFundMe. She said, we're not gonna give up. I think I sent it to you. No, it was, I forget where it was at, but this 22-year-old guy, the police are saying that he done this. He hung himself. No, the police trying to tell the family that he done it. They're saying that he didn't do it. Somebody else hung him. I'm gonna send it to you.
That sound effect for that gift was perfect, you guys. Can we get this tonight?
Oh, did you see this I sent you? Police car and the black guy got in it trying to.
Someone's stealing the police.
Yeah. And watch 3 or 4 more police roll up, and they continue shooting each other.
What the fuck is going on? No, man. No, man. This is fucked up. This is just fucked up.
The guy said, we just witnessed a massacre.
This is fucked up, man.
Now, if it wasn't all, probably about 10 bullets the first round, you know, the police one shoot. And then these 3 other police roll up. Bang, 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 bang. The guy said, we just witnessed an execution right here. At a McDonald's. Where is this at? What these guys roll up? The 3 run up there.
I saw that. That's just crazy, man. That's just sad.
They pull them out the car.
That's just really sad.
And look.
Man, that's fucked
Guarantee you, the police gonna lose it. Hey, even though the black guy tried to steal the car. Guarantee you. No, I'm saying though. Guarantee. The one doing the shoot, he gonna lose his job.
Of course.
Yeah.
I got some, get some people over here first. Tell some of your people come over here.
Your sister sent you a message.
I can check on this.
She probably saying, hey, I'm coming up here.
Thank you. Okay, started.
I'm getting ready to go home anyway. See, I said I was going home an hour ago, and I'm still here. I don't care. I've been losing all my life. I told a guy a while ago, a guy came and I said, you ready for this ass whipping? He said, yeah. He lasted about 3 games, and he said, yeah, you're right. He said he had a 29-game win streak and lost it. Yeah, Mark said he had his biggest was 35.
Huh?
She was trying to get some of your people over in hers.
Casey, I love you, man. That's fine. You doing all right? You doing okay? I love your hair. You look beautiful.
She trying to get their Farrah Fawcett look.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not. It's natural. Thanks, Shar. Thanks, Mallory.
Oh, Mary decided to show up. I'm going home. I'm going home. She shows up. Story of my life. First time she was here, she stayed about 4 or 5 hours. Second time I came here, I was coming in. 5 minutes later, she's leaving.
Well, sir, you do play hard to get. You know,
The man does. Look, to be fair, look, Casey. To be fair, the man does play hard to get. Okay. She drove all the way from a different state, all the way from a DC, during a storm, and he just disappears. He just goes to sleep. Like, I'm going to sleep. So, do you blame her?
I told her not to come, and she said she should have listened to me too. I showed her a picture of the clouds, the rain, and everything. She said, "Yeah, I think it's better off for me to come tomorrow night." I said, "Yeah, I think so too." And I was tired anyway. And then 2 or 3 minutes later, she said, "I'm coming down there." I said, "Oh, you're stupid if you do, but you can do what you want. You can do what you want." And what happens? Amar has a Wawa with her feet propped up on the wall.
and then we go, and then the live goes. I'm gonna mute myself. And then the rumor comes out she's pregnant for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's longer than 2 weeks now. It's 5 weeks. It's gonna be 2 weeks forever.
I'm protesting for my brother, Casey. I'm protesting for my brother, okay? I'm losing track of time. I can't be there for the baby or Mallory.
Mallory called it the other day. Mallory called it the other day, Amar Jr.
Oh man, the baby is gonna come out with a poster. The baby is gonna come out with a poster.
Yeah, he's stuck on time all right. It's gonna be 2 weeks, and by next year it's still gonna be 2 weeks.
Monday at
No, that was like 2 weeks ago though.
No, it's been longer.
DC was
DC, or maybe in 3 weeks then.
3 weeks, yeah. Monday's a trial, 10:30.
Yeah. Seemed like it was about 2 weeks. Seemed like it was.
How many days has it been since Amar was arrested?
Huh? Probably about. I saw on his page. I think it was like July 3rd or something like that.
And he'll say, how many days? 60 days?
Oh well, he kept saying 40 days for the longest time.
30 days.
Yeah, 30 days. Then he started raising it up, 35 days. Then now it's up to 75 days, which is probably about right.
You know,
no,
more,
yeah.
Within the same conversation, within the same 30 minutes, I would say 30 days, 45 days, 70 days, 30 days.
Yeah, 70 days. Thanks, Shar. Thanks, Willies. Bobby Bully.
25 seconds before I go home. Y'all better, I'm 23 points behind you, Amar, so y'all go on and do what you got to do. You got what? You got 5 wins with me. I'm tired of carrying them all on my back.
I said 5 wins, you guys.
8 seconds, 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and we lose. Thank you. I'm gonna go home with a head hung down.
Thank you guys.
All righty. I'll get back on when I get home, about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Later, well, I don't know why I'm saying later, because I'll be back on. Later, brother.
I love you, brother. Thank you for the chilling. It's always good having you here, sir.
That's funny. So you got MVP.
And we are back. All right. You wanna rematch?
You want to do this or you want to do the video?
Which video?
The one we were listening to.
Let's do it. Let's do it on the battle.
Okay.
Like, this is a good way to, like, continue battling, and we're gonna go over the material. I think it's beautiful, you know, having you here, having the podcast.
Keep eyes out. Okay, sure. That ice cream looks yummy right now.
There we go. This is nice. All right. Let's see. We're going to listen to the audio.
I'm tired.
Am I tired?
No. No one.
Yeah.
One of my people in his name's Tired.
Oh. Okay, I got you.
One
Gotcha.
tired. I tired. One tired.
I'm tired. I'm really
Keep your
tired.
eyeballs out. Open, you guys.
All right. We're going to listen to the audio.
I figured that.
Huh?
I was talking to my people in here.
Yeah.
Half of your people, half of my people.
I got you. All right. So let's listen to the audio. Okay.
Okay.
I honestly don't remember much. Like, I don't remember anything. I just remember that.
Is it clear or is it? There we go. Okay, now it's better.
So we were
Just putting the cell phone next to it. There we go. A lot better.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, something like just happened, like it was really bad. Something just happened? Yes, sir. What do you mean by something just happened? Like, the accident happened. Okay. So, I mean, so I'm a craft investigator. My job is to facilitate putting all the pieces together. And I'm going to ask you just
Your job is to lie.
My job is to lie. My job is to falsify the police report.
yes, sir. Yep. I take Adderall.
He's been taking Adderall since like high school.
Yes, sir.
They put all the kids on Adderall.
Like a pretty long time. Like I've been taking it since I was 16. So like I've been taking it for a period of time.
Mind you, this conversation is inside the police department with internal affairs with First Sergeant Sean Shelton. Across from us is First Sergeant Sean Shelton with internal affairs, and then across the table is me and my brother Mohammed, and we're supplying him with the audio. We're playing the audio for First Sergeant Sean Shelton, and he has a copy. We printed the police report. 3 copies. We gave him a copy. I have a copy, and Mohammed has a copy. And I highlighted the falsified statements on the police report, and we're going through it.
The night before, I slept late, so I woke up late. Woke up in the afternoon. So it was like. You woke up in the afternoon? So I went to sleep around, I think it was like close to morning, and then I fell asleep, woke up around like afternoonish.
My brother says, I went to sleep close to morning. On the police report, he wrote, on the police report, 2 a.m. My brother never gave him a time. He said, I went to sleep close to morning.
I'm not sure what time exactly. I don't know.
You guys are all the best.
No. You ever had a dealer? No. Not that I'm aware of, no. That diagnosed epilepsy, any kind of form of epilepsy? No. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay.
Thank you guys. Love you guys.
I don't live with her. I'm not a resident there, but I'm with her. Like, you guys boyfriend, girlfriend? Yes, sir. Okay, how long you guys been dating? I don't know, like 3 months. Something. You guys have any kids together? No, but
Mustafa tells him 3 months. He writes 1 month.
I fed them and I cooked for them. I took them to the school bus. I care for them. They're family to me.
It's trying to confuse them more.
Yeah.
I don't work
It's like you got a guy that just came out of a coma. A major accident.
like sales, customer service, sales. Yes, sir. I was selling medical equipment.
Listen to what he says.
Yes, sir. I don't remember, but I see like it was
Did you hear what he said? He's like, oh, that's right, that's right.
previously.
Like physical therapy equipment? Oh, that's right, that's right. How do you know? Unless you've been profiling my brother. Mustafa had an open lawsuit since 2018 against the police department. And this lawsuit carried all the way to the day of the accident. It was an open lawsuit. And you want to tell me that they have not been profiled? My brother's been profiled, harassed, targeted, and he gets in a tragic vehicle accident and they take advantage of him. And even in the conversation, you'll pick up, it's like, what do you do for a living? He's like, I work in sales. What do you do? I have a physical therapy equipment. He's like, oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. Like,
Yeah, like that video with the two cops talking crap.
exactly. Yep. We're watching him. He lived up off on Onville Road.
I don't remember, but I see like it was afternoonish, evening, in that time frame, but it was. What the accident? No. Oh, the graveyard. Yes, sir. The graveyard where the mom is. It's in Manassas.
You guys.
Yes, sir.
I do the heart. I can't do the heart.
No, we already bought the flowers. Like it was like an order that she ordered online, and we were yeah, it was like pink flowers, and it was for her mom's birthday. So
He's like, I didn't see flowers. He's like, I didn't see flowers. It's on dash camera. You see that Dorothy walks into the vehicle with flowers.
So where'd they go?
Mm-hmm.
it was pink flowers. I think it was fake flowers, like those.
Probably took them home to his
Yeah,
wife.
but I think it was like specific for her mom's birthday.
He took him. That's crazy.
I think 2 years ago. 20, yeah, something like that. Okay. Alright, so you're driving down Dumfries Road. You're headed towards Manassas. Everything's going fine. And then, when you heard up?
See, he said it. He's like, you're driving down Dumfries Road. Everything is going fine. And then what happened? That's exactly what's on the dash camera. Everything is going fine and a tragic vehicle accident happened.
I don't remember. I just remember, like, it was in the hospital.
How do you know if it's bad if you don't remember anything? He's telling you it's a bad vehicle accident.
And right now, like, I'm experiencing a lot of pain every time I move. Like, I can't, like, I can't even, like, sit in a position where I'm comfortable. So every time I turn my neck or every time I, like, just move anything, it's just, like, there's a lot of pain. So I'm not sure.
Where you staying now? I think you dropped the kids off at the neighbor's house, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But you take care of the kids. Are you not staying at Foxware anymore?
Foxler? I mean, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what happened. I'm really concerned, like, about the kids.
How could he stay a Fox Lair? How could he stay at the house if he just came out of a coma and he's in no condition to be left there alone? Mustafa was in no condition to take care of himself, not alone take care of the kids. The kids are not his. He's not the biological father, so we can't take the kids back to Stafford, and he can't leave Mustafa there. So the neighbor, Nini, is a family friend. Nini is taking care of the kids, okay? And then we take care.
Is Nini the girlfriend of that guy? What's his name?
The ex-boyfriend, Glenn Ford. We didn't know. Like, we had no idea all of this. Mustafa had no idea this was going on. We had no idea. We thought this was a family friend. Everything is normal. So she said she's going to locate the immediate family. And she said, leave the kids here. I'm going to take care of them. Locate the immediate family. And we take care of my brother. We take him home to take care of him. And then the police doesn't talk to the kids for 2 days. They're left in an apartment with Nini, who her boyfriend is the ex-boyfriend that's been festering in the background. He's unhappy because Dorothy moved on with her life. She found Mustafa that loves her, and she found someone that takes care of the kids. He's not happy in the background. Mustafa never even met the guy. Doesn't even know who this guy is.
Yeah, and that guy Glenn does rugs too, apparently.
Yep.
He had to go to court for that.
Yep.
But
Yep.
the kids were there with them.
Yep. He used to beat up the kids. He used to be abusive. Apparently, he abused Dorothy, cheated on Dorothy, and essentially that's why Dorothy was living out of her van with 5 kids. When Mustafa met her, Dorothy... Exactly. When Mustafa met Dorothy, Dorothy was living out of her van with 5 kids, and there was no family around. That's why he never met Dorothy's family, and Dorothy's family never got to meet Mustafa, because there was no family around. When Mustafa came out of the hospital, his priority was to make sure the kids are good. We wanted to take Mustafa home, but he wanted to make sure the kids are good. Oh, you should see the video. I have a video. My other brother, Muhammad, secretly recorded the whole interaction. Like, apparently he had a cell phone recording. He recorded the whole thing.
Concerned, depressed, like, you know, like, I'm concerned for their well-being, but I know, like, peace of mind tells me the neighbor, like, Nini is, like, trustworthy and responsible, like, she can take care of them, but, you know, like, I was always cooking and, like, cleaning and making sure they're okay, like I took care of them, like, they're my kids.
There's a Google Nest that shows Mustafa loves his family. Why would you not stay with them? Mustafa is in no way conditioned to take care of himself, not alone take care of the kids. You can't leave Mustafa there, and you can't take the kids to our house in Stafford
From
Yeah,
Dumfries
because
to
they're not
because
immediate family.
you're not the biological father. Okay. Is this investigator pretending? Like he's pretending. Mustafa just came out of a tragic vehicle accident, a major vehicle accident. He was in a coma, and this investigator is acting. It's in the hospital document that says Mustafa was in a coma. And like you want to tell me that the investigator doesn't know that Mustafa woke up out of a coma?
I still want it because like that's more important, like more than anything. Right now, like family, my mom, my family. Yes, sir. Okay. And I just was gonna ask you about the kids. I didn't want CPS to take them and separate them. I wanted them to be like, you know, all together, like at the neighbor's house. So I trusted that. She told me that, you know, they're gonna be okay. Okay. Well, hey, again, I work for the crash unit. My job is to work on the crash, and there are undeniably amount of witnesses that saw you driving down the road, that everything was absolutely fine. And then you turn into the one-10 lane at Dumfries Road, and then you drive basically into oncoming traffic, and you get hit by a Suburban going the opposite
Who's
direction.
telling Mustafa what happened?
Moses, you have a good driving record? I would say like, I would say I have a good driving record.
That's true. Mustafa has perfect driving
I don't
record.
have any like major tickets. I only had like a registration, like some kind of inspection ticket. But I sold that vehicle. I got the ticket, then I sold the vehicle. So like I was gonna go and like go to the court, but I'm not sure what happened.
Oh my God, our friend is here.
But I think it's
The guy with the skirt.
for like, some kind of like inspection or
Okay, something's going on here.
sticker or something happened.
Every time he comes here at the same time,
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know.
you see him?
Yeah. Is that the bar?
Mal, it is like it's a kilt. Poor child. Poor child. Poor Mallory. Ah, Mallory.
Of course.
It's a kilt. You know, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt that it's a kilt. But on a Friday night, walking into a bar.
Is that guy's there with the skirt?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I didn't see him.
I don't know what happened. There was like I don't know what happened. It was I'm trying to like remember if like there was a car next to me like that was like either merging onto my lane or I'm trying to move to the other lane. I'm not sure what happened, but all I know is that I was driving straight and she was crying because like something about she wanted to go to the graveyard, but she didn't have the driver's license. Her car wasn't working. She wanted me to go with her. And
Yeah, they were arguing. She wouldn't want him going with her.
Exactly.
Like I cooked him like a lot of like eggs.
He asked him to go.
I made him like so much food and after I ate, everybody was okay. And then we were supposed to go and take all the kids, the two boys and Empress. We're gonna take all three kids and leave the 14-year-old. He was gonna go hang out with his friend at his friend's house.
So his friend came over, and then the 14-year-old was gonna go just hang out with his friend, and then we were gonna take all the boys to go see grandma. You know, like it was her birthday, and then at that moment, she told me that she's only gonna take Empress, and then we were gonna clean the house. So imagine we was gonna clean the house. And
Colleen, let me check. Colleen, let me check the text. Hang on 1 second. Trespass us and target us. They're terrified. They're terrified because this information is getting out. And what
they're doing to you guys now, they're just digging that hole bigger and bigger and bigger.
of course. Of course, they're showing. Have a good one, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. God bless you. Thank you. They're terrified, and then they're showing this community what they really do behind closed doors. To have a sheriff vehicle stalk the RV, I've never seen anything like this. This is what you do with our taxpayer money. You have a vehicle stalk a family. If you have nothing to hide, why are you scared of this family? That's a good question. If you have nothing to hide.
Because you manufacture BOMBSs, and Muhammad went and bought that, whatever it was.
It's so exactly. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous that it's just like they're showing this county what they really do behind closed doors. All right, I'm gonna play this audio. Let's see.
Intentional that, she was trying to hurt me or anything, so I forgave her, and I said, okay, I'll say. Yeah, so she drove off in her car. She drove off to, somewhere in Springfield. That's what she told me, but I'm not sure, but she said she drove that direction, and then she drove to, the opposite direction, and then she called me. I was just parked, I'm like, okay, smoking a cigarette, I don't know what to do. I love this girl, and I didn't want to leave, but I was really upset at the fact that I was in the loop of, I'm next to the person that she was talking about in that place. And then I forgave her, and I said, okay, I'll stay.
Colleen. Okay, so I'm looking at the document. It looks the same. Like I'm putting the one that they gave us and that one. It's the same exact one. But what about that document? No, Colleen found the trespassing document from the sheriff office online.
Oh yeah, template.
Template. But what is it? Like what's significant about finding it online?
That's where I find a lot of paperwork that I need.
Yeah. What I find unique in that document is it's the whole entire document is one handwriting. One person wrote the whole entire thing. So
I got my magnifying glass and I was looking at the letters. Yeah, the R's are the same.
Yep.
What else is it? The R's and the M's and the E's, they were the same.
It'll be interesting to find, did those businesses really ask for us to be trespassed? We had permission from. There's no signature.
Sign it. There's a stamp. There's no signature stamp.
Interesting. And when we asked the mosque that we had permission from, they never solicited a trespass. They never wanted us to be trespassed. How does it make sense for the mosque to have, we're Muslim, the mosque is Muslim, how does it mean for your church to trespass you? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, make this make sense at this point.
But doesn't it have to have a stamp, a court stamp or something on there? Or notarized or something?
Exactly. Anybody can print it off. Exactly. Anybody can, like Colleen just said, anybody can print it off and use it. Like.
You can fill it out, you can print it out, and you can type it in, all the information. You can do that, the auto fill, whatever it's called. Yeah. That's how I get all my documents if I need any.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They almost run everybody over. Manassas police.
Fall down. Pretend they hit you.
They almost ran everybody over. Four Manassas police vehicle.
They're trying to see who they should choose tonight to take in.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, S's. The S's look like number 5. They didn't even look like S's. They looked like a number 5. Yeah.
And then the day of the accident where I woke up in the afternoon.
I'm losing you guys.
It was an argument back and forth relating to that.
1-0.
So
3.
it was just back and forth about the same stuff. Like about
We're busy talking. That's why you made me lose.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. That's funny.
Like saw him face to face and he was like caring, he was looking out for the kids. But I don't remember us arguing in the car. I don't remember any of that. I don't remember arguing. She sent me some amount to put gas in the car. So we were good. And she was, if anything, she was crying. I would say maybe it was getting dark or something. I'm not sure. The graveyard closes at a certain time. I think they close by 8 p.m. or something or whatever. It's and then they kick you out if
Yeah, Cassie. Tell him to come home.
I've only been there one time with her, and it wasn't
Ma,
night as well, but
tell him to come home.
sure if they have
Can you read my chat, or can you read the chat or no?
the gates.
Oh no, on my chat. Ma says tell him to come home. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, DoorDash. In case an accident or anything happens, or anything.
That's funny.
Was that Mama?
Yeah, Mom said that.
I just plug it in and it turns on. I think maybe 2 days, probably. Yeah. DoorDash, let's see. DoorDash. I don't know.
I know, she is making us lose. Mama? Making us lose over here.
That's funny.
Hey, some of you guys over there, come over here. I thought you were my friend. You're not my friends no more. I'm just kidding. Mama, go to bed. Shark said. Mama.
It's fine.
Oh man, they got 32. Everybody went back over there. Cheaters. You guys aren't my friends.
Or in any shape, way, or form, ever.
Dre, they're cheating over there on the other side.
I care about, or any human being, or even
Yeah, traitors. Traitors over on the other side.
I would never ever do that. And this person means the world to me.
I'm not talking to you guys for a week. Yeah, don't talk to them either. Dre, don't talk to those people over on the other side either.
I don't remember arguing. Yes, sir.
I'm going to send you go on the other side. Chuck, Dre.
I don't know. Why would I do that? I wouldn't have.
She's not in here.
I
She left, I think. She's tired.
I'm telling you right now, like,
She went to bed.
you know what happened to me? Like, you know how bad that sounds like I just lost.
Okay, we're gonna hurry up and go on the other side, Sharp. Oh, there's Mallory. I thought you went to bed, Mallory. Drake came back to see you.
Put in words, but I lost someone very dear to me.
Thank you, Mallory.
Like the girl, like she was very special to me. I really cared for every single person that was like right there.
I'm just joking, Mallory. Thank you. Got some cheese to go with that one. Yes, I do have some cheese. I was only kidding with you. God bless you. Thank you.
Colleen, Rosie,
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Casey, I love you, man.
Love you too. We're coming over there.
All right, cool, cool.
Not sure, but if I know the address, I can just put on my GPS.
Dre,
Find out about Trey.
Colleen, how are you, ma'am?
What did you find out about that? What was it?
All the stuff you highlighted.
Breedens?
Oh, I messaged her on Facebook Messenger, and she hadn't got back. Well, it was late anyway, so I'm looking for her to get back with me. And she lives here in Manassas. I'm looking for her to get back with me. She graduated a year ahead of me.
I think he's already
If that is them and they don't know nothing about it,
put the same thing down.
the others could be in trouble.
I'm just going to go through the pages that you provided. And,
We're filling that out and making them look like
And the bad part about it, to my knowledge, the breed ain't got nothing to do with the show. So
that was the foundation they're saying that I don't know if they support shoppers or what.
Actually gives us context where we're talking about. That's fine.
I don't even know what the hell a foundation is.
The last paragraph.
They donate money to
says I was able to speak.
like ones that need it, like the mosque to help them keep going and
This is just leaving
shopping center. I don't know what that would go for. Why they put that in there? Okay, shut her down. You gotta load her up, and tomorrow's a late day, late night.
Tomorrow's a late night. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, late night.
You know, I'll tell you this. I found myself doing it, and then I catch myself doing it. This is a coping mechanism to where, you know, when you're hyperventilating and you get an airbag, like a paper bag, and you breathe into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Is
about?
that what it does?
Huh?
I thought you were smelling your breath or something. Maybe see if your breath smelled. You do that a lot.
This is me hyperventilating. And I think it's like a stress mechanism to cope with whatever is going on.
If it works,
When
it
you're,
works,
yeah, like when you're overthinking everything, and you just find yourself doing this.
My PTSD thing is my pillow next to me. I always hold it in my hand at night. It's from abuse from my family, my dad. And it's always been there.
Yes, ma'am.
Colleen, are you sorry? Colleen. Or wait, who's going good night? Becky's going.
Good night, Becky.
Yeah. So Colleen found a document where it's a template online. Um, um, a lot of people are finding that this is a foundation. How does it make sense to solicit a family? If you're a foundation, how does it make sense that you solicit a trespass on a family? Like, what? How does that make any kind of sense? Is there really a trespass? Like, and how did they get that trespass? Who signed off on the trespass? Who is the trespassing party? Because the sheriff office can't be the trespassing party. You have to file a trespass.
And why would the foundation, unless they own the mosque, trespass?
And why would the mosque?
I mean,
Why would you
have their own trespass form? I mean, their own specific one.
exactly? And why would your own church trespass you? That doesn't even make any sense. As,
You all right there. You all right there by the mosque, that building.
yeah,
You can't go in there and talk to them.
you can't. If we go in, they're gonna. They. We can't even go in. We can't even go into our own church.
Ricky was gonna call.
Man,
I didn't get a chance to ask her.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you can't go in or whatever? Because I noticed when they have their mosque there, Manassas City Police is always out there, and there'll be like everybody that goes in there, they got to go in there barefooted.
no.
Be like 2 or 3 police parked out there when they having their mosque.
Yes, exactly. Um, so if you watch the video, the sheriff says, "Yeah, you can go in," and then the other sheriff comes back and says, "You can't even go in. You can't even go in to pray." It's like, are you kidding me here? How do you get trespassed from your own church? Like, what? Man, I'll tell you one thing: the lawyer is gonna have a field day with them. It's like,
And then it turned out they trespassed you from the whole damn thing because it's got all those addresses. So you're trespassed from the whole complex.
how?
There's a lot of addresses.
How? How does that make any sense? Why don't you just trespass? Why don't you
They
just
go get
why?
permission from all over.
Why don't you just trespass me from America?
Don't say that, they will.
Yeah.
What?
Manassas City.
What?
They just put the whole city down. I mean,
What?
save themselves some time.
Jesus Christ! If Amy